I've arrived in Gore. I arrived in Gore yesterday actually, and I kind of arrived then because I thought it was going to be raining. But it rained a little last night, but glorious sunshine. It's actually too hot. So I thought today I'd clean the inside of my caravan, give it a proper good clean, just because it's not really a proper campground, I'm at the races, but it's just a little bit easier than some of the other campgrounds I've been staying at for cleaning stuff. There's no sandflies, there's an easier access to water, dump station, toilets, etc. Yeah, there's a little bit of mould just appearing around the edging of the skylight and just the air vents sections really. And then I just bought this. I thought it should work, it's really for cars, but it looks like it'll work for rubber and UV protection and all of that. So I thought I could use this on all the rubbers around the windowsills because they're getting quite dusty, and I think the rubbers just need a little bit of looking after. And then some of the fly screens, the two that I always have down in the kitchen and in the bathroom, just got little dots of mould along the bottom where all the moisture from cooking or from my wet towel must have just been the perfect environment for a bit of mould. I might need a bit more height. Well, it's kind of worked with this, that's good. And then I think I'll just use some of this for the inside of the window. That's not looking too bad on the roof. Next job I want to do is clean the dust and the fat residue from the extractor fan. I think I'm going to use one of my baby wipes because I suspect my paper towel is not going to do the job for that. Let's see. Ugh. I think I picked the wrong day to be exercising in the caravan, but oh well. I'm happy how the screens have come out. That was kind of easy. Air vent in the shower area is looking a lot better than it was, but I suppose if I was being picky I'd unscrew the sides and take off the actual top section because there's parts inside that I can't get at. And I've got a slight hole on the netting from a couple of months ago. I managed to put my finger through it. I actually feel like I'm finally getting my energy levels back, feeling more myself. So I think I just needed a few days away from touristy sites so I didn't feel guilty for doing nothing and just recharged. So I've got some lovely neighbours in Gore, and one guy actually has a ladder. Wayne's just getting his ladder right now, and we're just going to have a look at my roof. Maybe I'm going to try and clean the caravan while I'm here. Another neighbour's lent me his I don't know what you call it, water pump for cleaning the exterior. It's looking better up there than I was worrying about. No, it's not bad up there. I guess that wet and forget stuff has really been doing the job. I think I just need to dampen it all and take a broom to it and it should be good. This ladder folds down really small and it looks pretty light. Apparently it's just over $100. And then that little pump, why is it taking me so long to figure out that this is a pretty good system with my broom? And then I'm going to use this for the finer points. I think I'm going to have to get this myself, really. Just makes life a little bit easier, and I can actually have a caravan that I'm not embarrassed about because it's so dirty. I got this, it was pointed out to me a while ago that the gas pipe didn't have this lid, air vent lid or whatever, to stop the rain from going down it. So I bought this, but then I didn't have a ladder to put it on. So it's so good to have access to all of these things. Yeah. There's been a whole lot of diesel marks and tar marks on the front of this caravan, and it's a slow process getting it off. I ended up trying this stuff. Also, in other parts of the caravan, been using this stuff, but that's getting there. That's tar. It's actually coming off. What about the diesel? Diesel marks are not quite as easy to get off. What I'm really starting to think about getting is like a front cover or protector, just so the caravan doesn't get all the tar and marks and chips and everything that it seems to be getting. I got to Gore about 6 days ago now. I'm heading off tomorrow. I'm kind of running out of time. I need to start kind of heading north soon to reach the North Island in time to do a job. So I've kind of got a time limit for how long I can be in the South Island. So while I've been in Gore, I've made it to an art gallery, and I also went for a walk up a hill to see the view. Apparently on a fine day you can see Bluff. Couldn't see Bluff that day, but it was still a pretty good view. And actually I've been reflecting on how to feel less tired, and one thing I realised is I've kind of already pre-planned a lot of my year up to basically September, and the part that was making me feel tired before I'd even started, which is a little bit silly, but that, you know, I'd mentioned this idea to people on Patreon and people I'd met, and I was thinking about selling my car, getting a van, converting the van into a camper, selling this caravan and importing a caravan from the UK when I go over. And I don't know, I don't think with what I'd already planned for the year, I just didn't think I had time. It already looked like a very busy year. So instead, I've decided to just keep this caravan, keep things simple, you know, not put as much stress on myself as I was. And there are a few things with this caravan that I've been putting off fixing, but now that I know I'm keeping it, I'm going to start doing them. If you see the list, it's quite long. It's like the big ideas. So what have I got? I'm fixing my fridge, I'm sorting out getting a fitted grey water tank, I'm moving my spare tyre to the roof of the car for more space and just looking after my car a little bit more, and I'm going to properly look after the front of my caravan. So that's actually one tip. When you get a caravan, you want to protect the front of the caravan because it's actually quite fragile. Moving day today, heading off to Invercargill. I've really enjoyed my stay here in Gore. It's been really nice. I'm actually feeling a bit tired today because I had a couple of drinks and a bit of karaoke with my neighbours last night. No, it's been very friendly here, super nice. Right now I want to try out my front protector, give it a go before I drive down the road and make it all diesel fume, dusty, tar splattered again. So I've just clipped the two ends for now. It's really windy today. The wind actually ripped the plastic out of the clips. So that was almost a good test. I almost feel like the clips aren't strong enough to hold the plastic together. So yeah, I need to have a think. I'm gonna have to think. I was just talking to a motorhomer who isn't actually moving today because of this wind. It's hard to tell. I'm just going 53 kilometers down the road, and my destination has half the wind as this place. So, you know, when does it change? When does it go from windy to not windy? I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I didn't have to move. I was hoping to meet a cousin this afternoon, but you know, maybe it's safer to stay put while it's this windy. Today it's not windy, it's raining. I was expecting my whole stay to be like this, so I've actually been really lucky. It's been quite hot and sunny for most of my stay here, but I really should move on. I could quite easily stay here indefinitely. I think it's very easy. Okay, second go to leave today in the rain this time. And a quick note in the future, I'm actually a bit behind on my videos. I'm back in the North Island and I'm going to the Covey Motorhome, Caravan and Outdoor Super Show, which is happening the weekend of the 16th of March. I think I'm doing seminars, so come along to the seminar or come up and say hi if you spot me. Hopefully see you there.